Follow me into the dark.
Hey Weirdos, Dead is Better, and I'm back. I've been sick. I got a extremely severe sinus infection the week of Memorial Day, so I was out of work Thursday, Friday, and I've honestly been sick ever since. Not a whole lot has happened, but I wanted to give you a small spooky update and just a general life update on me, if you even fucking care, but you're watching this, so I guess you care. One fun thing is I dyed my undercut a different color than the rest of my hair. I'll give you a little spinny. Woo. But it's actually a mint color. On camera it's coming up like way more green, but it's actually like a minty teal color. But so my friend that watches my house when I'm out and about, so she's the one who heard something mimicking my voice outside my front door a couple weeks ago, and something even creepier has now happened with that. She actually heard my voice and something mimicking me in the house. So right in front of me, I'm in my kitchen, but right in front of me there's a door, and there's like two stairs, a landing, the side door, and then there's the basement stairs that actually go down into my basement. And there's probably, I don't know, 15-ish stairs that go down into the basement. And I hear people walking up them all the time, or a person. She hears walking on them all the time. The dog hears walking on them all the time. So it's a pretty common thing in my house. I just wish my hair would cooperate with me today. But, you know, girl problems. Anyway, so she was here with a few of her friends. They were like hanging out, watching TV, whatever they do when I'm not here. And she heard me talking down in the basement. And it's not like you can directly hear every single conversation. Like if you're downstairs, you can hear like the sound of someone's voice, but she couldn't really hear what I was saying. And again, it sounded like I was talking on the phone, like I was talking to someone, or I do kind of talk to myself occasionally, so she heard me talking. And then she heard walking up the stairs, and she could still hear me talking, and then it just stopped. So she was like, I don't know, what if I fell down the stairs, or what if I I don't know, passed out or something. Not that that happens, but she kind of freaked out. So she opened up this door and walked down into the basement. You know, are you here? Are you okay? And no one was in the basement. Even creepier to add is, before she told me that, I came home on, it was either a Sunday or Monday, I really don't remember, from my boyfriend's house. And sometimes I sleep on the couch. I've mentioned this. It's fine. My couch is comfortable, so don't worry. It's fine. But I was laying down on the couch and I was just watching TV, and I heard what sounded like Gracie and a couple of her other friends that I've met before, and that we do hang out. Like when I'm here, they come over, and it sounded like they were talking downstairs, and it was really faint and muffled, like it would be. So at first I thought, oh, it's just background noise on the TV, there's gotta be an explanation for it. Well, then the dog kind of perked up his head and was looking towards the door. So I thought, well, what if someone is down there? So I walked down into the basement, and as soon as I opened that door, as I'm walking through the kitchen up to the door that separates the landing and the stairs, I can still hear them talking. And as soon as I open up that door, it's totally quiet. So I went ahead, I went down in the basement, I checked the garage, I checked outside, I checked the spare room, the laundry room, bathroom, everywhere. There's not anybody down there. Sorry, I got a phone call, so if you see that cut, that's what happened. So it was just really eerie. I don't really know what it means. I know, I wish I would have got the person's name, but they commented that it sounded like a Wendigo or something, and that really creeps me out. Wendigos are one of my favorite. I had to call them cryptids because I don't know that I truly believe in Wendigos. I've never encountered anything like that, but I love the look of like the skinny, tall, creepy creature, especially when they have like the deer head or like the Wendigo creature in the series Hannibal that's like all black but with like these horns. Like, I just love the aesthetic of Wendigos. So that would be kind of funny. It also kind of made me think of like skinwalkers. I mean, skinwalkers have been reported mimicking people, but it's just kind of creepy to think about. Like, I've never had an encounter with a skinwalker or anything like that. But I just thought that was kind of creepy. Outside of me being sick, if you follow me on Instagram, which you don't have to, but, you know, if you want to see what I do outside of take 1,000,001 selfies. There was a Fallout Airsoft LARP game here locally last weekend. Me and some of my friends were ghouls, which, if you've played Fallout, you should know what I'm talking about. If you've never played the Fallout series of games, ghouls are ultimately radiation zombies, I guess, is the easiest way to describe it without going into the lore and all that extra stuff. So that was fun. We basically got to run around. I had latex and like I basically looked like a burn victim, which is kind of what the ghouls look like. And walk around or run around and like we would put like fake blood in our mouths and like let it fall out and smile at people or spit it at people, which some people thought was cool, some people did not like. And just scream and be scary and run around. It was so fun. I was extremely sore after, which is another reason why this video's kind of delayed, is because I was just full body workout. I realized I need to work out more, so that was fun. I'm also going to be getting a tattoo in September. The Saturday after I was off for my sickness, which was like 2 weeks ago, I went and met with a local tattoo artist who did one of my friend's tattoos. She's really cool. I'll put her Instagram below in the description if you want to just look at her work. But I'm super excited. I'm waiting till September because I swim a lot, I'm outside a lot. I will get sunburnt. It is inevitable. It's not a I just burn because I'm ghostly and pale and turn into a lobster if I'm out in sun for more than like 10 minutes. So I will burn, and I just didn't like the idea of getting a tattoo and then getting sunburnt and being in like lake, river water with like a fresh tattoo. So I'm gonna get it done in September when the summer festivities are dying down, and I might be able to wear more clothes to avoid the heat. So September 4th is the day I will get that. I'm super excited. I'm gonna get kind of like a witchy, creepy hand with a planchette involved, kind of witchy, spooky type of thing. And I'm gonna get it on my left arm here, mainly because I'm not crazy about my arms, and I would rather have something pretty to look at than just my flabby arms. And it's a good place to get a first tattoo. I honestly have a pretty high pain tolerance, so I'm not too terribly worried about it. But I did want to start on my ribs because, you know, different pain is interpreted differently by everyone, even if you have a high pain tolerance. So the arm was a good place. Even she suggested that was probably a good place to get your first tattoo. And it's going to be fairly big. Like, it's not going to be like a sleeve, but it's probably going to go from about my shoulder to about the middle of my arm. So it's going to take up a big part of my arm. It's going to take about 2.5, 3 hours, probably more closer to 3 hours. I'm just doing black and gray if you're curious. It's just my personal preference. It also shaves off a lot of time, according to my artist. That's what she said. Ha, that's what she said. But she mentioned that if I got color, it's gonna take a little bit longer. It would turn my 2.5 to 3 hour tattoo into like a 3.5 to 4 hour tattoo, give or take, or even potentially a 5-hour tattoo, which I just don't want to set through. I don't want to do 2 sessions. I'd rather just get it all done. I'm not no numbing cream or anything. I'm just gonna set through it and deal with it. But I'm super stoked about it. Believe it or not, I don't have any tattoos. I have virgin skin, so after September 4th, I will no longer have virgin skin. I will have a tattoo. And as she and almost everyone else I've talked to that have tattoos have informed me that after the first one, it'll probably only be a few months before I get a second one, which my artist recommended that while I'm getting tattooed, I can think about what I want to get next. So that's just like a quick little spooky update, life update on me. I'm still gonna try to post as regularly as possible. I just got sick and had a lot of shit going on, so you know, adulting, it's neat. But yeah, that's it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this creepy mimicker. I don't know if I feel like it's a trickster spirit, honestly, because it really enjoys messing with my friend. I think it just likes to scare her because she gets more creeped out than I do, and I think it likes to get that, like, rise out of her. I get creeped out occasionally, but it doesn't mess with me like it does her, I think, just because I'm more assertive with it, and I've saged and stuff, so I think it's like, I don't want to mess with her, but can definitely mess with her. Or another theory we had when we were talking about this is it might be her ghost that's just following her here, or something like that. We don't know. Or one of her friends' spirits that's attached or something, but I don't know. I know people that I know have recommended that I try to communicate with it, and I just don't really want to stir that cauldron, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's it, weirdos. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I'm kind of rambly and crazy. I just got off work. It's been a shit week. I'm so glad tomorrow's Friday. I'm ready for the weekend. I want to go swimming, which I hope to do on Saturday if it doesn't rain. If you know, or if you watch like the weather, the Midwest, we're like drowning with all the rain. We don't need any more rain. My area is good. I live at the top of a hill and by no rivers or creeks directly like in like a 20-mile radius from me. So I should be fine, but a lot of people I know or just communities that I enjoy are kind of drowning right now, so that sucks. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. And as always, weirdos,